Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. It's been rumored that the Ooni of Ife ordered men to bring down signage bearing Prince Morolade Crescent, that is Ebony's son's name, and that they replaced it with the former that was bearing Dr. Arogo Dande's Crescent. Now, the thing is that they said, do not be surprised that if you heal a man's leg, that man can take that leg to run away. We got a report the other day that there was wahala in the palace, and this wahala is between Ebony and Ebony's family and the royal family, that it has to do with the fact that Kabiyesi named a close, a very short close, so small close inside the royal palace after Tadenikawo. That close is called Prince Tadenikawo's close, like a very short close. You know, the royal palace is a traditional community, but of course, you do know that it has a small closes and, you know, streets, because there are a lot of people inside that palace. So a close, they said that close has like 4 or 5 buildings there, that close was named after Prince Tadenikawo. And this did not go well with other Oloris who feel like, okay, I also have a prince for Kabiyesi. I also have a prince for Kabiyesi. Why is the focus on Tadenikawo? But they keep forgetting that Tadenikawo happens to be the first son of the Ooni of Ife. And beside anything, it is Ooni of Ife's prerogative to give names to whoever he wants to give names to. It is not your decision to make. He was Kabiyesi before you met him. He was Kabiyesi. Whether you met him before he became Kabiyesi, that's not nobody's problem, okay? And so, as we are hearing, they say that Ebony's family, if the information is true, like Ebony had left an instruction that they named a particular close, crescent that is called Prince Arogo Dr. Arogo Dande Crescent, right there in Ile-Ife. They said Ebony left an instruction with the family members to go to the local government, you know, those people who are responsible for naming streets and all of that there in Osun State, and they did everything they were supposed to do, did the registration and all of that, and now changed that name from the original owner to Prince Morolade's Crescent. Now, Morolade Crescent, they said Morolade happens to be one of the names that, the famous name that was given to Ebony's baby, right? And they said they changed it to that name. Now, when they came and removed the first signage and mounted that Morolade, and the owners, usually you know that the first people on a certain street, depending on the location, right? Now, if there is a new layout, people begin to buy land, begin to develop the land around that area. Usually, the first street, the first house on each street, most times families decide that they want that street named after them. And so what that means is that for so many different cases, especially in traditional communities, is because they have been there for the longest of time, and because they want the street name after them because of their investment into the growth of the community. And in other cases, the government decide that this person was able to make some kind of impact or not, whether the person is still alive or not, they decide to name a street after that person. So in this case, they said this name was named after this family, and everybody the entire time have known that street to be that Arogo Dande street or crescent or whatever. And then all of a sudden, boom, they brought down the signage and they are naming it a new name to confuse the people who are living around there. And they said this family did not take it, like the people did not take it. So they had to bring that issue to the Ooni of Ife. And it was very, very embarrassing for the Ooni of Ife to have, found out this issue the way he found out, getting to understand that the Prince Morolade is his own prince, right? And who could have done this? And they found out that it was Ebony, and they said it's been a very serious buzz up and down with the Ooni of Ife and Ebony's family. That was the reason why you heard the other time that Ebony actually said that he bore Kabiyesi a crown prince, right? That there is nobody who deserves to get a street name than his own crown prince. And I see why people kept saying to Ebony that it's not even reasonable for you to just give birth to a child and set that child up for this kind of, dragging, because that is exactly what this is about. Now, they said that it's been a very serious wahala back and forth with that family, the Ebony's family and the Ooni of Ife. And as we are hearing what is going on now, they said the Ooni of Ife has sent men to go and bring down the signage and replace it back to the former, which is Dr. Morolade Crescent. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Della Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the source. It's still on the Royals. How are you guys doing? Happy New Week to you. I appreciate you so much. I love you. Share adukbe, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys so much. It's not a small something, no. As we are hearing what is going on, they said Kabiyesi that it was a royal, friends, like a serious royal wahala, that the embarrassment was top notch as men of the royal household came to that street, brought down the signage, replaced it with the former signage and all of that. And they said Ebony cried and cried and cried that the embarrassment is too much. The embarrassment coming from Kabiyesi is too much. That how long is she going to go on with this? But the thing is that I do not understand it where you are the one who started the fight. The truth remains that if you make such a decision without the consent of your husband, who is king, then that is very, very disrespectful. And so when you say the embarrassment is too much, I feel like this embarrassment is well deserved, because that was why I started by saying do not be surprised that when you heal a person's leg, that person can use that leg to run away. Now, this is a very serious idiomatic expression saying that when you give somebody wings, that person will not hesitate to use the wings to fly away, because the wing that Ebony has right now came from Kabiyesi. And if she does not realize that the wings that she has came from Kabiyesi, then there is a problem, because she needs to realize that, so she does not begin to make decisions and do things that will make Kabiyesi look, not in control at all, because this is what this is about. I do remember that time and time again, the Oloris have done things and people began to wonder what is wrong with Kabiyesi, why is he not making decisions and all of that. I think that it is very sad that, people will take advantage of somebody's kindness towards them, because this is what it's about. Look at all the drama that has happened and all of that. At the end of the day, the man said, okay, you guys stay in the palace. I love all of you. I respect all of you. You are my wives. And there's nothing I can do. I have married you. I have married you. I have a responsibility to protect you, to provide for you. If palace is where you want to stay. I am going to make a castle for Lori, Naomi, and I, so we can all live together in peace, and we will stay at the castle while you stay in the palace. If this is not coming from a considerate king, I don't know what you can call this. If this information is true, this is what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more updates. I appreciate you so much. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.